Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've recorded anything, but I'm going to record just a quick thing here, and there'll be maybe a couple of other videos on the way. What you're looking at is STD, Stress Test Dummy, which is a game I created for the Ludum Dare. You'll see the information down at the bottom. Yeah, I did this on August 23rd to 25th. This game was fully created within 48 hours, an entire weekend. Um, and this is going to be the basis for the next video I'm going to show, which will be Proxy. You'll see when I get there. Alright, so, gonna press any key to play. Got some simple instructions. Basically, you're trying to survive as long as possible against all these traps and everything. It was a very simple game. In fact, it ended up being too easy. It got good reports. You know, people saying this is a pretty good game because this is the first game I've ever finished, and it was the first game I ever did a jam for. So, go figure. But people were kind of like, "Oh, this is a pretty good game for you know, your first time on both accounts." So. Alright, so basically let's get into the game. You're this little robot guy, and you have to wander around this level just hitting these little nodes, and he goes, yay, every time you hit him. That's me. All the sound effects are me. So, yeah, and the theme was 10 seconds, so every 10 seconds more of these devices pop up. And as you get higher and higher, the traps get a little bit tougher. So it's a very simple game. I mean, all of this. You had to do it from scratch. You couldn't start with any graphics, couldn't start with any code, couldn't start with any sound, and you can only use, you know, stuff that anybody else can get. And they do have another jam where you can work with other people and start with other things. The rules are a little bit looser. But the link will be down. Oops. Yeah, these are repulsors, so if you hit them, kind of bounce off of them. But if you move slow, they won't bounce you, because they bounce within one square. So yeah, I'll link this so you can download it if you want to try it out. It's fairly asinine, really. These are little slippery spots, which really don't amount to much since they're all kind of separated. So yeah, the levels are completely randomly set, you know, and the level's kind of big. But it ended up being too easy. But if you do take too long, oh, the little burny spot.
Ouch, that burns.
Ouch, that burns. So if you do take too long, the levels get quite crowded with stuff. And later you'll see. Ow, why did I do that? I'm not even good at my game anymore. when I was creating the game, I was getting really good at it. I could just move around the level at ease. I didn't really care about anything. But yeah, the game's really simple. Now the spiked walls appear. You'll see you have health. You get bonuses for taking less time. I think this is round 6. I think in a couple more rounds the pits start appearing, and those are instant death. But we're only going to die once. There's several little kind of death animations that I did. they took all of like an hour to do. So. But I managed to stay up, you know, a good portion of that 48 hours and work on this. And mines. So they go boom. I created a little stupid animation for them. Those are slow patches, so if you and then you bounce around. If you hit like you could keep bouncing off those things, and it's a little hard to hit the nodes that you have to hit. As you can see, there's no music. I didn't do music. I didn't get there. I was gonna do it, and I could have done a lot of improvements. I still had 2 hours to go when I said I was done, but
Ouch, that burns.
I held this down to 61. So yeah, you got the round time. If you don't make it within that round time, you start losing health, losing score. I think my high score is like 600,000 or something like that. But yeah, look, what I was trying to say before is you can find the link to this to Ludum there and download it and try it out and see for yourself. But this game, and I gotta move slowly up to this thing. This game is the basis for the game you're going to see in the next video, which is called Proxy, which is an action arcade game. There's going to be 2 of them, as far as I know. The first one is the action arcade game. The second one is going to be more of an adventure action game, kind of like Binding of Isaac. It's going to have that sort of style to it. But you'll see when that video comes around. All right. I think I'm just about done. Let's blow myself up with mines, or whatever else I happen to run into. Let's see. More mines. Yeah, that's just me going. Game over. And that is STD, stress test dummy. Yes, I named it STD on purpose. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed looking at the game. Like I said, the link is down below to download this game, and we'll be moving on to Proxy now.